Suppose I gotta weigh in on this hilarious train wreck of a show with regards to Kevin McCarthy face-planting over and over again in his desperate lust for power to become House Speaker. Now, before I get into this, something I want to run by people. If you still see anyone in the media using terms like Republican and Democrat with any shred of seriousness, don't take them seriously. That's obsolete terminology, that is. There's no such thing as Republicans and Democrats. Those are labels to prop up the facade of choice in this bollocks you all call democracy. This is why you have that quote, "We have two parties here, only two. One is the evil party and the other is the stupid party. Occasionally, the two parties get together to do something that's both stupid and evil. It's called bipartisanship." This is why if you ever hear any politician say bipartisan support, all that means is a whole bunch of political assholes got together and agreed on terms of how to screw you. There's only one party. It's called the uniparty or the establishment. Hence why if you watch people who don't use those terms, don't bother with them. They're wankers. Now, with regards to this whole affair, I don't want to focus so much on the technical aspects of McCarthy or his capacity as a speaker. That's what we watch Sticks for. Kevin McCarthy is a complete failure. He's a gimp. No, I would rather discuss the political psychology around the situation with regards to the various players and factions involved in this scenario. So first off, the press and the uniparty-controlled faggots over at the likes of Fox losing their mind because McCarthy didn't get the position like he was anointed for it. That BS of, oh, the Republicans are weak, oh, they're in disarray, blah, blah, blah. That's uniparty talk. That's talk of panic. People like Brian Kilmeade or Sean Hannity, who got his discount Kendall-looking ass handed to him by the likes of Lauren Boebert, which was fantastic, by the way. Now, in this stupid apparatus that the Americans have, if we examine this situation purely from the psychological standpoint within the framework of the political apparatus, those who are standing firm and not bowing, well done to them. Because here's the reality of the situation. If you have a bunch of people who are all bowing their heads, falling in line, that is the lesser of two evils. That attitude is one of submission. You will never get anywhere with that kind of attitude. Hell, we've seen this crap for freaking decades now. It's why we're in this position. Because all that shows is under pressure, you will fold. All that shows is conformity. And conformity for what? Kevin McCarthy is wildly unpopular across the United States with Republican voters. No one wants him as speaker. But if you have a whole bunch of people doing that, and there's a few who stand tall, arms folded, don't blink, don't flinch, and they'll say, come at me, and you'll leave on your knees. People see that and go, whoa, energy from that one. Who do you think these people will follow into battle? Them. Because they show strength and fortitude and a spine. Do you know who appreciates that? The voters. And now there's a sufficient number of MAGA Republicans to do some real damage. Hell no, don't concede. Put up their dukes and grind McCarthy's bones into the dust. This is why when Trump said, oh, no Republican should vote for McCarthy. No. And dude, how the hell can you of all people give your brand of Republicans crap for doing what they're doing? You popularized this particular model. You became popular with the voters because you wouldn't take crap from anyone. How are you surprised those representatives follow your example? You showed it works. This is one glaringly obvious point that I don't see anyone discussing. Why is it that when you as a politician actually do what the voters want you to do, the political regime hates you? Is it maybe because politicians with no accountability do not give a damn about being a representative democracy? Or is it that people are far too dense to understand just how politics really works? Curious that one. Now, with that being said, in Trump's defense, and I'm just guessing here, but I think this is his perspective, because you have to bear in mind who Trump is. He's the head honcho. He's the chief executive, top of the hierarchy. And he has that you will do as I say kind of mentality. It comes with the territory he's presided over. Now, because McCarthy has spoken to him, I imagine Trump's position is more, yes, he's a slimy weasel, but he's just a weasel. If I hold the whip, he will do as I say. I think that's Trump's position. Because I know people give Trump a lot of heat because he doesn't pick the best people. As politics, good people and politics don't ever go together. That's kind of how the story goes. Same with Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she's caught some flack as well for voting for McCarthy. She's a Trump loyalist. If Trump tells her to jump, she will ask how high. Personally, I hope they sear McCarthy to pieces, humiliate him. He doesn't deserve speaker. He's a uniparty stooge with no redeeming qualities whatsoever. That is all for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys all next time.